Will the 92% failure rate ever change in trading? Such a fascinating question. Such a fascinating question. I used to believe it would. I worked on changing. It was my goal to change the failure rate. That is why I got into the educational space all the way back in 1993. I started my first educational firm in 1994. All right. And I was out to do this for institutions first, right? So my pitch was I'm going to change the failure rate because institutional firms would run 100 people through and know they're going to get like 10 at most out of the 100. And they'd fire the 90, fire the 92, fire the 94. And boom, okay, and they throw 100 people again and know that over time, 90 is going away. And so that's how they grew their team, by growing the 10, growing the 6 to 10 out of 100, repeat, 6 to 10 out of 100, repeat. So I sold them on the idea that I could change that failure rate. And so institutions sent me their traders at a price of $25,000 per trader for 1 week, and they would send me 10 at a time. I took 10 traders every single week at $25,000 a head for 12 years. Crazy, right? Anyway, did I change the freaking number? No, I didn't. I failed. Now, I didn't fail at creating some phenomenal traders. I just freaking failed at the 92%. I just realized you can't change this number. Like, just like you can't change the general 80-20 rule in life, right? You want to know what the truth is in almost anything, apply the 80-20 rule. Well, in trading, it's the 90-10 rule or the 92-8 rule. We can round 90-10 rule in trading, but in life, it's the 80-20 rule. All right. And it just can't be changed. It's baked into the psychology of the human. It's baked into the DNA. And the reason you can't change this is because how long has fear and greed been with the human species? Forever. And the only way that can be changed is if we finally find a way to change the human fear greed cycle. And this is what creates boom and bust cycles in the economy. This is what creates booms and busts in our relationships. This is what creates high points and low points in our life. And this is what creates the rise of empires and the fall of empires. It's just baked into everything. And so, no, I don't believe that you can change it. I do believe that individually, you can change the odds of which side you fall on. So I don't want that to be discouraging for you. I am talking about in mass, all right? In mass, in group. I'm talking group talk, mass talk here. Individually, you can change the odds of whether you're an 8%er or a 92%er. Now, one last thing I'm going to say about this statistic. 92% of the people will not be able to do this for a living. But that's not to say that they can't become decent market participants. Doing it for a living is different from being a decent market participant. Like Warren Buffett would be the 8%. He would not be the 8%. Warren Buffett will be a 92%er. I guarantee you. He would be a horrible, horrible trader for income day to day. But that doesn't stop him from being a great investor. Do you understand? So when I say 92%, I'm specifically talking about doing this for a living and you need nothing else to survive. That's what I'm talking about. You want to start broadening the scope and stepping back a little bit, the numbers are very different. You know what I'm saying? They improve. And think about it. Of course, the more time you give yourself between actions, the greater the odds that you refrain from doing something stupid. I mean, the time stops you from doing. In the short term, you can do a lot of things stupid in a very short period of time. In the long term, your actions don't happen that frequently, so you can't do a lot of stupid things. You know what I mean?